I'll let you take a look at these pictures right now. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see the pictures?
We have a fire station just behind us here at 299 Queen Street West. We'll be waiting to hear them roll. And Farah, tell me what police are doing right now.
I don't see any police here, Anne. That's the thing. I don't see any. I don't see even one unit around. This is just protesters and smoke coming out of this vehicle.
What happened to the two lines of several lines?
They dispersed down Peter Street. So again, there's no police officers here. I think I'm going to have to run out of the way any second.
Yes, please.
Because I think this is just going to go up in flames any minute. Everyone seems to be backing away from it. My security guy here is telling me that we have to go.
Farah, for safety, please.
Okay, I'm leaving. I'm just looking at first. Okay, yeah, this car is going to blow like the other one did. I hope the people who are around it leave as well, because they're rather close to it. You can see there it's going up.
And just before we go to Dave Woodford with the OPP, I want to just touch base with Stephanie Smythe. And Stephanie, Steph,
yes,
we had heard from Stefan Powell, Toronto Fire. Not that this makes anything any better, but the chances of this car exploding are not as great as the toxicity that comes from burning fuel and burning tires. Steph.
Right, we're going to see fireballs coming out of this car, and that's from the tires.
Fireworks.
And you still don't want to be too close. We're getting the countdown here, and I believe this is the third police car on Queen Street.
Third, right. So we're looking now at 5 altogether so far.
Well, at least 4, Anne.
Yeah, well, we've got
Let's just say there's a lot of police cars being torched today.
Any more than 0 is just shocking.
Right.
Now, this car is on fire, and as Farah mentioned, Steph, and we're going to go to Dave Woodford in just a moment, she said there are no police around.
Sorry, Anne, say that again?
Farah said that there are no police around at this point.
That's right, and that's curious. They were just there in 2 rows deep.
En masse.
Dave Woodford, OPP Sergeant, joining us on the phone. Dave, I don't know if you can see the pictures right now. Sergeant Woodford, another Toronto police car on fire. Police seem to be letting this happen. There were a lot of police in riot gear on Queen Street just a minute ago. Now they're gone. Hello? Is Dave Woodford there? Okay, I thought Dave was with us. Okay, so we have Farah. Farah, you're in a safe place?
Sorry?
You're in a safe place?
I am. I'm a safe distance away. There are people, though, that are very, very close to this police car. Somebody jumping on top of the other one that's completely burnt, but this one up in flames. Again, no police here. We're not seeing any officers, even on bikes. I don't even see one in the distance, to be honest with you, and a crowd forming.
An incredible shot we just had from above our camera up on 299 Queen Street West, looking down on this spectacular blaze. I find it so curious, Anne, that police and Farah don't seem to be protecting their vehicles.
Steph, look to the left of your screen.
Jumping on another car.
Yeah. I just got an email from someone within political circles, and he's just reminding everyone that from his knowledge, police cars contain tear gas canisters, flares, and shotgun shells that can explode.
And we've had at King and Bay fire number 1. There was another at King and University not long after that, right around the same time. Then Queen and Spadina, this is the second. So 4 car fires, police car fires.
Yes.
4 Toronto police cruisers. Dave Woodford now joins us live. Hi, Dave. Sergeant Dave Woodford with Toronto OPP.
Hi.
Dave, I don't know if you've seen the pictures of the cruisers on fire in the city today. It appears Toronto police aren't really protecting their vehicles that closely. What is going on here?
Well, I don't know if it's protecting the vehicles or not. I think it's the security of the people and around the area. We have to make sure that when one of our vehicles, like we're seeing right now, are put up in flames, that we have to make sure that the security of the people around those vehicles, we're not going to save the vehicle. It's already on fire, so we have to make sure of that security.
Dave, can I step in and ask, why are police not there right now?
Each officer has been given a specific detail where they're to be, and you can't let your guard go down on another location where there could be protests because there's maybe a vehicle on fire. We have to keep our grounds and keep make sure that all locations are kept safe, and they'll deal with this here with the fire department once they get there. And like I said, it's mainly to keep the people safe right now around it, and everybody is being backed up from it.
Dave. Stefan Powell with Toronto Fire said to Anne and me earlier that it wasn't so much, there's not a great concern about the gas tank, but that I can't imagine that this couldn't go. He said the tires might be cause fireballs, but you think this will just burn out?
Well, it could, but tires usually, they will keep inflamed. The big thing right now is getting the fire department there and getting this out. Now we're seeing bursts from there in the fire and the tires, and one thing we have to make sure is that there's no firearms in the vehicle. Make sure of that, and if they do explode, that people are in a safe location. And that's the first thing we have to think about, and it's getting everybody back. But we can't again let our guard go down at other locations just because we have a cruiser. Cruisers can be replaced, but we don't want anybody to be hurt because of this.
And again, Dave, fire is on the way. There's a station right here on Richmond Street, just south of our home here at 299 Queen Street West. But again, I think that there are questions being asked. There was such police presence just 40 minutes ago, and now none.
Well, we have to be deployed to where the action is taking place, and then they've been in constant movement throughout the day. They're going from one location to another location. Every time they do that, we have to deploy our members to different locations depending on where these protests are. And once we leave, we just don't all of a sudden have to go back again. We're set up at a location for a specific reason.
All right, Dave Woodford and Stephanie Smythe and everyone joining us right now live on Toronto's Breaking News CP24. We have two very active situations going on. A police car set on fire at Queen and Soho and Peter area. And Stephanie, what looks like a great deal of activity at Queen's Park. So we've got that. We've got a split screen right now, so you are seeing as much as we can show you, but also it's in the area where normally traffic is put. And there's a live shot.